The museum store has new bags, and you can make your own origami toy. Follow along to make your own infinite fidget. All right, we're going to start off by cutting out 8 squares. You're going to start by taking your first square and putting it the color side down. Now to begin, we're going to take the bottom left corner and we're going to fold that up to the top right corner. Create a crease and you'll see that you created a triangle. Open that back up and we're going to do the same thing now with the bottom right corner. We're going to take that corner, we're going to fold it up to the top left corner, create a crease, and open it back up. Now you should see that you have 4 triangles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, for our next step, we're going to take the bottom of our square, we're going to fold it up towards the top, and we're going to create a crease. We're going to open our square back up, and now we're going to take the left side of our square, and we're going to fold it across to the right side and create a crease. All right, now let's open it back up, and let's take a look at what we've created. We should see there are 8 small triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, also notice how there's a center point. We will use this point moving forward. All right, let's continue. So now we are going to create some smaller triangles. We're gonna start with our bottom right corner and we're gonna fold that in towards the center point and create a crease. We're gonna continue doing the same with all the corners. So take the top right corner, fold that into the center point, create a crease. We're going to take the top left corner, fold that in to create a crease, and take the bottom left corner and fold that in to create a crease. Okay, open your square back up, and you should actually see now we've created a diamond. We're going to use some points of that diamond and some lines of it moving forward. So we're going to start now by taking our bottom right corner and we're going to fold it just a little bit to meet the line of our diamond. Then using the line of the diamond, the crease, fold that over. Next, take the top right corner, fold that into the line of the diamond, create a crease, and fold it to that line too as well. And continue on. Fold it over. And our last corner, we're going to fold it to the line of the diamond and fold it on the crease. And look, we've now created a window. Now we're going to take our square, we're going to flip it over. You'll notice again that there's a center point in the middle, and we're going to take all of our corners and fold them into that center point to create some more triangles. So let's start with our bottom right, fold that in. Okay, we'll continue with our top right. Fold that corner in to make a triangle. The top left, fold it in to create a triangle. And the bottom left, fold that in to create a triangle. Okay, now flip it once over again, and you'll see we still have our square, but now it's kind of shaped like a diamond in our window. You'll notice now that we've created 4 almost like pockets. We're going to start by taking 2 of the opposite pockets, opening them up, and pushing then forward. You'll see we created almost like a little hat. Okay, let's open it back up. And now we're going to take our other 2 pockets. We're going to open those and very carefully and gently, I want you to kind of push all of them together. And you see it kind of creates almost like a star. But then we're going to take the sides and we're going to push them together to create a heart. Once you've created your heart, you can push that to the side, and we're going to do those steps all over again with a new piece of paper. And we're going to repeat this 7 other times, so that way we have a total of 8 hearts created. Now that we have all 8 of our hearts created, now it's time where we connect them to create our infinite fidget. This part can be a little bit tricky, so be patient and take your time. So we're going to start by taking 2 of our hearts, and we are going to open them up very gently. So this heart that's in my left hand, I'm going to open it up. Then I'm also going to take this heart that's in my right hand, and we're going to open it up. Now you'll see there's some diamonds inside. And so what we're going to do is we're going to nest the diamond in my right hand inside the diamond in my left hand. I find it's helpful to use both hands, and you're going to kind of tuck them so they're snug. You might have to open them up a little bit more. And then once they're snug in there, I push them together so they create one heart again. But you can see how now they're connected. Okay, we're ready to add our last heart, our 8th one. So go ahead and open back up all the hearts that are connected. And we're going to create our pocket first, kind of open it up with very, very gentle hands. And then we're going to take our last 8th heart, and this time I'm going to tuck the heart that's connected to all the others inside. And then I'm going to push it close, and you might have to be really, really gentle. Push down hard to really connect them, secure them, and open it back up. Let's take a look at what we've created now. We have connected all 8 of our hearts together, and we're ready for our final step. We're almost there. So to get us started with our final step, we're going to connect both ends together. And again, stay patient. This part can be a little bit tricky, but we're going to take the end of the first heart that we started with, and very slowly we're going to push it towards the final heart that we created. Now it's time for us to link them together. So with that same step, we're going to kind of create a pocket, and we're very gently going to push it inside. Then take your hands and just very, very carefully push all of them together to create it and to have it be secured. You should also see a star in the middle. Now, with very gentle hands, we are going to push our fidget in to create another star. All right, it's time for you to start playing with your infinite fidget. Thanks for following along, and have fun.